welcome. Before you judge this video, before you skip, before you tell yourself, I already know this, pause for a moment. Because if your life hasn't changed in the last few years, if you're still in the same place mentally, financially, or emotionally, this video is not attacking you. It's explaining you. Let me say this clearly. You are not stuck because you are unlucky. You are not stuck because the system is against you. You are not stuck because you don't have talent. You are stuck because of patterns you repeat every single day, often without realizing it. And once you see them, you won't be able to unsee them. If this video feels uncomfortable, that's a good sign. It means it's speaking to the part of you that wants more. Now listen carefully. Most people think being stuck means doing nothing. That's wrong. Many stuck people are busy. They wake up early. They work. They scroll. They plan. They think. They consume content. They stay occupied. But movement is not progress. Noise is not direction. And effort without clarity keeps you exactly where you are. The first reason you're still stuck is simple, but hard to accept. You confuse thinking with doing. You spend too much time in your head and not enough time in action. You overanalyze every decision. You wait for perfect clarity. You want guarantees before you move. You want confidence before you start. But confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. While you are thinking, someone else is learning by doing. While you are planning, someone else is failing forward. While you are waiting for the right moment, life is moving without you. Thinking feels productive. It feels safe. But most of the time, it's just fear wearing a smart disguise. The second reason you're still stuck is comfort. Not comfort like luxury. Comfort like familiarity. You know what your days look like. You know what your limits are. You know what kind of results you can expect. And even if you don't like them, they feel predictable. Growth destroys predictability. That's why your mind resists it. Your brain prefers certainty over progress. It would rather keep you safe than make you successful. So you stay in routines that don't challenge you. You stay in habits that don't scare you. You stay in environments that don't demand more from you. And slowly, comfort turns into a cage. Another reason you're still stuck is that you consume more than you create. You watch videos, you read posts, you save quotes, you listen to podcasts, you feel inspired for a moment, but inspiration without execution is self-deception. You feel like you're improving, but nothing in your real life changes. You mistake information for transformation. You mistake motivation for momentum. Growth only happens when consumption turns into application. The next reason is painful, but important. You avoid responsibility, not openly, quietly. You blame time. You blame circumstances. You blame lack of support. You blame past mistakes. You blame other people's advantages. And every time you blame something outside yourself, you give away your power. In the American mindset, there is one brutal truth. No one is coming to save you. Not motivation, not luck, not the system. Your life will only change when you fully accept that it's your responsibility to change it. Another reason you're stuck is that you want change without discomfort. You want better results, but the same lifestyle. You want progress, but no pressure. You want success, but not sacrifice. That trade doesn't exist. Every level up requires a level of discomfort you haven't experienced yet. New habits feel awkward. New routines feel exhausting. New standards feel lonely. That's why most people quit early. Not because it's impossible, but because it's uncomfortable. You're also stuck because you chase motivation instead of discipline. Motivation is emotional. It depends on mood, energy, and circumstances. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. People who move forward don't wait to feel motivated. They act because they decided to act. They build systems that work even on bad days. If you only work when you feel good, you will always be inconsistent. And inconsistency keeps you stuck longer than failure ever will. Another reason you're stuck is fear of judgment. You care too much about what people will think if you fail, if you try. If you change, if you look different from who you used to be, so you stay quiet, you stay small, you stay where expectations are low. But here's the truth. People will judge you whether you stay stuck or try to grow. The difference is, one path leads somewhere, the other doesn't. You're also stuck because you don't give things enough time. You want results fast. When progress feels slow, you assume it's not working. But real change is invisible before it becomes obvious. Most people quit right before momentum starts. They stop just before consistency compounds. They leave just before the breakthrough. And then they say, "It didn't work." No, you didn't stay long enough. Now let's shift this conversation, because understanding why you're stuck is only useful if you know how to move. The first step is brutal honesty. Look at your daily habits, not your goals, not your intentions, your habits. Your life today is the result of what you do repeatedly, not what you think about occasionally. If you want different results, something in your daily routine must change. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. The second step is choosing one direction. Being stuck often comes from being scattered. Too many goals, too many plans, too many distractions. Pick one skill, one goal, one direction, and commit to it long enough for results to show. Focus creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. The third step is action before clarity. Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel ready. Readiness is a myth. Start messy, start imperfect, start scared. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. The fourth step is building discipline over motivation. Create routines that remove decision-making. Same time, same place, same process. Discipline turns effort into identity. And identity keeps you moving even when motivation disappears. Now listen to this carefully. Being stuck is not a life sentence, it's a phase. And phases end when behavior changes. Right now, you still have time. Right now, you still have a choice. You can close this video and stay exactly where you are. Or you can take this message seriously and do one uncomfortable thing today. Not everything, just one thing. And here's where I'll say this directly, the American way. If you want content that keeps pushing you, not comforting you, if you want reminders that force you to move, not relax, then subscribe, not because it helps this channel, but because it helps you stay accountable. More videos like this are coming. Real ones, direct ones, the kind that don't lie to you. Let me end with this. 1 year from now, you will be in a different place. The only question is whether that place is better or worse. And the answer depends on what you do after this video ends. This is why you're still stuck, and this is how you stop being. The next move is yours.